Hey guys, it's Joanne here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing an in-depth review of this new power station that I was sent. This is the Baldr Pioneer 330 power station, and I also have a 100-watt solar panel. Big thanks go out to Go Power for sending me these two items for my review and use. For those of you who may have not seen in some of my prior build videos and tour videos, is this van came with a separate deep cycle marine battery. I have been using that by charging it via my alternator when I'm driving my van, and then having to switch out the plugs and be able to plug in a power inverter to be able to do my charging of my iPhone and my iPad and my MacBook Pro and any of the electronics that I use in the van. And that is why I am so grateful to be able to get this power station. So I'm just going to open up this box that it came in and show you everything that comes in it and just talk about the things that I like about it, because I have actually been doing a lot of research online when it comes to these power stations. And by the way, I will say this, yes, I'm doing this video inside of this van. Honestly, I think this type of device should be in every single home, okay? I have had loss of power in my house. I live in central New York, and I have lost power due to windstorms, snowstorms, without the immediate ability to be able to keep my phone charged in case of emergencies, be able to listen and find out what's going on with the weather and with emergencies. Having a device like this that can also be powered up using solar power really can make a big difference when you're preparing for the worst, or as they say, when the shit hits the fan. So we're gonna dive right into everything. So this is what the power station looks like, and it also comes with obviously a user manual, and it comes with all the cords that are necessary. Now, the different cords that you get are the cords that charge it via the 12-volt power that's right in your vehicle, or if you're in the house, you can easily plug it in, and then of course it gives you the plug to be able to charge it via the solar panels. First of all, we're going to cover the front. Now, the first thing I noticed is that when I push the power on, it already came 50% charged. So I have yet to do anything whatsoever with regards to charging this up at all. It already came at 50%, which I think is absolutely amazing. We have here an AC outlet that you can be able to plug in an extension cord. You can plug in your computer, you can plug in your coffee maker, power tools that operate on AC, you name it, boom, you have your AC. We have an input for a 12-volt with this connector. We have your USB, and they give you the 3.0s, 3 of them, and then they have the USB PD, which is basically a USB-C connector. So this could plug into the new iPhones, the new iPads that have that USB-C connector. And then we have our DC power over here. Again, they give you 2 other 12-volt connectors, and then they give you a power port right here. So you could be able to run a 12-volt fridge, you know, anything that takes these 12-volt connectors. Kicker thing is up here on top. I'm going to bend this down so you can take a look at it. It also has a wireless charging area for your iPhone. So this comes in real handy if you have this set up like in your van or in your camper or in your tent, and you can just come in, you can toss your phone right on top of there and get a quick charge even without needing to plug it in at all to any of the ports. Also, we have here some lights, so you can just push this little light button here and we have a nice little flashlight on the left side. And then if you push the light button again, it gives you a nice glowing flashlight on the handle, which is something I have not seen before in one of these devices. And let me turn this off. And it has a fan on either side, so it's got great ventilation. This is not that heavy at all. The exact weight I'll put right on the video because I'm not unsure of the exact weight. I have my Canon little battery charger for my camera that I'm using right here, and I can easily just plug it in here, push the button here for AC. So if you can see on the screen, it's doing an output of 5 to 6 watts to charge this, and it could charge it for up to 26 hours. Obviously, this thing is not going to take that long to charge. You can see it has, oh, see there it goes. Now it's full because the battery was basically almost topped off anyways, so it didn't really take that much to charge it. That was brilliant. So here's a USB fan. Turn on the USB. And there you go. It says, well, it did say it really quick, but it was taking up like about a watt. And it could run this at 50%. It was saying it could run it for 15 hours. This is an O2 Cool fan. This came actually with the van, and it came with like a battery pack to run the DC, but I don't think the battery pack thing's working very well anymore, so I've turned that on, and now I'm just going to click to turn this, and you'll see here on the screen it's taking 5 watts, and this could potentially run this fan for 31 hours. Now what I really like about this Pioneer 330 is the fact that it tells you on the top, it tells you how long it could potentially run the item that you have plugged in. So what I'm going to do right now is open up the solar panel. It basically comes all together, just has like a little clip, and it just folds open like so. 1, 2, 3, and then this is the last one, 4, which I can't get over to you until I get it outside. On the back part of this, I want to point out 2 things. It gives you a little kickstand so that you can actually lay it out on an angle outside on the ground. And it has that on 2 of the areas. And then this has a simple zip that allows you to be able to, number 1, it has a USB port here, and it also has a USB-C, so it allows you to charge your phone directly from the solar panels instead of just using the power station. And it has the connector here that connects it to the power station, and it also comes with several different adapters, which is, I really like this. So if you have different power stations, this solar panel will allow you to be able to connect it to several different power stations. This is actually the 12 volt input. So this is what you plug in to be able to charge it. So I have this connected to the connector cable that came through it, and then that's what is connected to the solar panel itself. So it's all connected right now. Obviously it's not charging yet because I haven't set it up in the window. I don't know how much sun is out, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. See, I literally for now just shoved it in my front dashboard. Okay, it is not very sunny out. Hey, it's all clouds. It was just raining. If we look on here, it is charging at a whopping 2 watts. So let me put this outside and see if it changes things any. I don't know if you can see that, but I actually put it on the outside and it started raining. So even though it's raining, It's now charging at 8 to 9 watts. All right, guys, I'm back and it immediately stopped raining. So the sun's out a little bit. You can see it's pulling now at 33 watts. I have my Mac here. Plug it, push the button, and as you can see right now what it's doing. Power station is currently pulling in about 68 to 70 watts and could potentially run the Mac for 2.5 hours. So that's brilliant. And it is solar charging at 18, between 13 to 18, because it has just stopped raining. The big thing I want to find out is, let me unplug this. Can this power station power my flat iron? Now, this flat iron, if you're not familiar with them, is a Cloud 9 wide flat iron, and it takes 220 because Cloud 9 is a UK brand. But I have a step-down inverter. Let's see what it does. It's hot, so it's pulling at like 250, 260, 240. Yeah. Whew. And even if I just need it for a few minutes and then turn it off, when it pulls the AC, it does, you know, rev up the motor a little bit. But, oh, that's going to be a game changer. I love the shape of it. It doesn't take up that much room, so I'm going to be able to easily maneuver it and move it. When I'm traveling, most of the time I'm traveling alone. So what I normally do is, in the seat that's across from me here, I usually have my Yeti cooler. I'm going to be placing my power station right here on top of it, so it's right next to my bed, so I can be able to easily charge up any devices that I need to charge up overnight. I am so impressed with how light this is, honestly. You can be able to carry this with you just about anywhere. You know? Okay, so let's bring this inside. Let's charge this up AC-wise, and you can see right now it's charging at like between 58 and 59. And it says it can make it fully charged in 2 hours. So I'm going to give this 30 minutes and I'll be back and let you know how much it's charged. Right now it's at 47%. Okay guys, I am just checking in. It has been just a little over 30 minutes and we are now at 68% full. So it's gone up 21%. I am really excited to kind of dig into this and actually kind of put it to its paces. So you're probably going to be seeing this a lot of times in my vlogs and stuff like that. So I will have a link in my description box to where you guys can be able to purchase one of these bad boys from To Go Power. Again, it'll be linked in my description box if you want to check it out. Thank you again to Go Power for sending me this power station and the accompanying solar panel for my review. Definitely it is going to be used. I am so glad I have one of these now. You have no idea. The battery that I have is so heavy. It's not portable. I can't really be moving it around. I'm stuck to having things being charged in one area, and this is going to be something that I can just lift up and take with me wherever I go. And, you know, the bonus, like comparing this to a Jackery, the Jackery can't do this. You might think that's like a little thing, but it's so simple and it's so helpful for storage. You know, the Jackery has that built-in handle that you might think is nice, but it really takes up a lot of unnecessary space when it comes to storage. So think about that the next time you guys are looking for a small battery. Check out this Pioneer 330 from To Go Power. All right, guys, I am going to end this video today. Thank you so much for watching it. If you like this type of review content, please make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below, are there any other products that you have seen in my van or you would like to see me review? Let me know in the comments below and I'll take a look at creating a video for you. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and I'm going to chat with you in my next video. Bye guys.